Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, we take a look at the headlines. Goa Lokayukta Bill gets presidential assent. India against corruption welcomes the announcement, urges government to appoint Lokayukta as soon as possible. Goa Cricket Association disband election committee, postpone GCA elections indefinitely. Vinod Fatke takes over as president, raises club grants to 1 lakh rupees from 30,000. Narvekar was interfering on selection process of Goa Cricket Association teams at all levels, alleges GCA Secretary Prasad Padarvekar. Says Chetan Desai was made a scapegoat in the ODI ticket fiasco year before last. Campaigning for Panchayat election ends. 43 areas declared as sensitive, 9 as hypersensitive. Goa prepare a youthful, talented side for Santosh Trophy. Captain Jose Colasso and coach Matthew DeCosta promise to return with trophy for Morissa. Bhaichung Bhutia's dream comes true with United Sikkim. Bhaichung gives free hand to coach in assembling the squad for I-League, but legendary India footballer is eager to play. And basketball fraternity resumes long drawn-out battle to clean up. Goa Basketball Association requests Chief Minister and SAG Executive Director to intervene most urgently. And now the news in detail. Finally, the President of India has given the final assent to the much-awaited Goa Lokayukta Bill. The bill was awaiting assent after it was passed in the Goa Legislative Assembly during the Congress government. BJP had stated in its poll manifesto that the government would get the Lokayukta in 100 days.
The much-awaited Goa Lokayukta bill was finally given the presidential assent on Monday. The bill was passed by the Goa Legislative Assembly last year. The bill was moving from one department to another in the state during the last few months. Last week, the file moved from the Home Ministry to the President's office. BJP had promised in its poll manifesto that if voted to power, the party would get the Lokayukta bill passed within 100 days.
There is a lot of scope for improvement in the Goa Lokayukta bill. And in fact, before the elections, BJP had promised India Against Corruption Goa unit that they will borrow good provisions from the Uttarakhand Act. We would like to remind the government that there is a scope for amendment and you have to bring in this amendment to our Goa Lokayukta. This has to be done urgently. And while doing this, we ask our government that they should take help of the Anna team, more particularly Justice Hegde, who has a wide experience, and also Arvind Kejriwal, who is well conversant and was associated with the drafting of the Uttarakhand bill. If this is done, then only we will get a foolproof bill, and then only there is a hope that corruption will be defeated.
की काही राजकीय पक्षांनी राष्ट्रीय पातळीचेर लोकायुक्ताची तजवीज लोकपाल विधेयकांतल्यान काडून उडोवची अशी मागणी केल्या आणि तातूंतल्यान जर लोकायुक्ताची तजवीज काडून उडयली तर मागीर गोंयाक सध्या पळय लोकायुक्त विधेयक राष्ट्रपतीन मान्यता दिल्या ते स्वागतार म्हणचे पडले. म्हणजे म्हणणे अशें अजून पर्यंत आसा की लोकपाल बिलांक जर लोक आयुक्ताची तजवीज आसत तर इवन हे गोंयची विधेयक पळय आसा ते कायदो जाता तो मागीर कायदो रद्द जातलो. पूण जर ते लोकपाल बिलांतल्यान जर लोक आयुक्ताची तजवीज काडून उडयली मागीर प्रत्येक राज्य सरकारांनी लोक आयुक्त विधेयकां पास करपाची गरज पडटली. आनी अर्थात ज्या अर्थीन गोंय सरकारान हे विधेयक पास करून घेतलें आसा हांव ताचें सद्या स्वागत करता सद्याची परिस्थिती.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
The newly formed executive committee of the Goa Cricket Association have postponed the elections indefinitely. Vinod Phadke is the new president of the Goa Cricket Association and the new office bearers were inducted on Monday. Phadke has also announced a 1 lakh grant for the clubs for the coming year, a whopping 70,000 rupees more than the current grant. The former treasurer of the GCA has vowed to keep the associations functioning very transparent.
Goa Cricket Association's new office bearers sat against the setting evening sun, but definitely have an uphill task which President Vinod Phadke is ready to take on.
We had a lot of complaints about many clubs, many life members, that their clubs were not in the list of the members which are going to vote for the next election. Because the clubs are playing for last 20-30 years and their names were not figuring in the list. Even there were some clubs, according to their complaint, some clubs which have not played even for 2 years, but they have taken as a permanent members. Because of this, we thought of postponing the election, and a fresh date of election will be declared afterward. So also we have disbanding of the election committee was done, and now we have taken a major decision that each club will get 1 lakh rupees in the coming year, not now but in this year. So we have taken that decision that in order to keep transparency in Goa Cricket Association, we should support them in his inquiry, and we should hand over whatever he requires, whatever document he wants to him. And we have started that procedure from today. Then the second decision which was taken is, I think everybody is aware about the expulsion of Mr. Narvekar, which was done by the circulation.
There is a provision for expulsion of a member by 2/3 of the managing committee. That has taken place, expulsion of Mr. Narvekar. Now, what does that mean? It has to be approved by the managing committee and confirmed by the general body. We approved today, confirmation in general body remains, but he stands expelled till the general body
Takes place. This is our general body.
Until then, no way he can contest the election, and he ceases to be a life member also of the association.
Meanwhile, a driver and peon from GCA visited tax consultants Rao Associates in Tisk Ponda demanding the minutes book of the meeting, but the duo apparently fled the scene on questioning of the employees of Rao Associates. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
In a sensational revelation, GCA Secretary Prasad Fatarpekar has stated that Dayanand Narvekar was interfering in the team selection process of Goa teams at all levels. He also revealed that Chetan Desai was made a scapegoat during the ODI ticket fiasco year before last. He cited the reasons for the revolt in our weekly show, Head On.
What about actual serious matters of selection, election? थंय अशेंच चलतालें.
चलताले ना म्हणून ना.
So even selections of cricket teams were at times not on merit.
It may be on merit, but interference was there. There was interference.
हाका घे ताका काढ म्हणून.
Yes, there was interference.
खंयच्या लेवला पर्यंत इंटरफिरन्स आशिल्लो?
लेवल सोपा पर्यंत नासलोलो.
All levels. All levels electiona भितर interference जातालो.
Everywhere. He was the whole and soul of GCA.
Without this change in regime in state assembly, this change wouldn't have been possible. You agree with that?
No, this change would have taken place, but maybe it would have sabotaged if this regime was not there.
चेतन देसाईचेर सुद्धा हे केला की लास्ट वन डे भितर जेन्ना टिकेटीचो बोवाळ जाल्लो ताजे खातीर चेतनच जबाबदार आशिल्लो. आज तोच जीसीएक इन्व्हेस्टिगेट करता मागीर कितें काम?
नो, चेतन ऑर्गनायझिंग सेक्रेटरी आसलेलो.
बरोबर.
ती एक बेश्टे हे पोस्ट दिल्लो आसता खुश करपाक मनशाक. तितून हें कांय आसना ताकद. ताका जर सायनींग ऑथॉरिटी आसली जाल्यार यू कूड हॅव ब्लेम्ड हिम न्हू. चेतन बावड्याक सायनींग ऑथॉरिटी खंयच नासली. सायनींग ऑथॉरिटी वॉज रेस्टिंग विथ द सेक्रेटरी. आय शूड हॅव बीन द बळी का बकरा. ताका बावड्याक केलो. कित्याक म्हाका तें आजून कळना.
इलेक्शन केन्ना?
आमी ऑलरेडी आज रेजोल्युशन मूव केल्लें आहा सकाळी बाय सर्क्युलेशन ऑल द 11 मेंबर्स की देर इज टर्मोइल, देर इज कन्फ्युजन, देर इज डिस्टर्बन्स. वी शूड आस्क फॉर अ पोस्टपोनमेंट ऑफ दिस इलेक्शन. आनी आयचे मिटिंगेन 4:30 ते रेटिफाय जातलें. 27 मेक इलेक्शन जावपाचें ना.
इतलें शुअर?
हय. पूण जुलय आनी अप टू फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ ऑगस्ट 2012 इलेक्शन कंडक्ट जातलें.
It seems Congress and other parties are unable to arrive on a consensus candidate for the Kortali bypoll. According to sources, NCP's announcement to field their own candidate has put everyone in a fix. The leaders hope that the issue will be resolved by Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, BJP candidate Alina Saldana filed her nomination.
Congress party is still undecided over fielding a consensus candidate for the Kortali bypoll. NCP has firmly stated that they will field their own candidate in place of Congress. The respective high commands of both the parties will decide on the matter late Monday night. GPCC President Subhash Shirodkar says talks with other national parties are still on for fielding a consensus candidate, but the final decision is yet to be taken. Congress Party President Sonia Gandhi, NCP's Prafulla Patel, and Congress Party's Goa desk in charge Jagmeet Singh Brar will sit together and take a final call on the issue late Monday night. This was stated by NCP's General Secretary Advocate Avinash Bhosle to Prudent Media. Goa Vikas Party is yet to discuss the matter, says GVP Supremo Miki Pacheco. On the other hand, BJP's candidate Alina Saldana filed her nomination.
That I will definitely live up to Matani's dreams by serving the people of Kortali constituency and Goa at large. The first issues that I will take up are the issues pertaining to my constituency and the people of my constituency. There are a lot of things to be done for the people, and those will be my first issues. I feel quite confident because people know and trust a good government. And there is definitely a government that is people-oriented. So there is no reason for people to be worried about. And I'm quite sure we will retain this seat.
The opposition is
with
now
the blessings of the people of the constituency.
Our reporters Surendra Madkekar and Lokesh Shilkar.
It's time now for a short break. Stay tuned.